What is up, guys? Little trade recap. Guess who passed their account in one day? Me. I actually have to record the video for a second time because while I was in the middle of recording last time, the other account closed out while I was showing it off, like, showing like the profits and the trades I took with executions. So now we get to look at this bear chart. So basically, coming to market open, right? We had this 15-minute fair value gap that got inverse, and we also, nope, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so we have the 15-minute fair value gap that got inverse, and I was pretty bearish. I'm like, okay, we're gonna be pretty bearish on the day, no problem, right? What was I also looking at? I really didn't have any draws lower. I mean, there's this 1 hour gap all the way down here, but yesterday we tapped into this big 4 hour gap, and so I'm like, okay, we're definitely here for longs, but I was kind of bearish, just to not sure what point. I'm like, I know we're gonna be bearish for a little bit. Well, I thought we were gonna be bearish for a little bit, just because we inversed this 15-minute. Right, complete candle closure. So market opens and has an absolute ripper to the upside, right? Rips to the upside, takes out these highs, and then we come and then we take out this low that was formed during market open. So liquidity sweep right here, right? Little sweep of sell side liquidity. We have a, did I take it off the, I think I took it off the 1 minute. Yeah, I took it off the 1 minute. 1 minute inversion. Bang, and I entered off of this candle right here. Kind of pre-fired it slightly, but I entered off this candle right here. So this candle closed inverse in this gap. I took my long and took profit at this high. I was gonna take it at these highs over here, but I'm like, I'm not sure if they'll get hit. Feel like we might get reversed on early. I don't know. I didn't like the way price was moving already just during market open, and we didn't take it during market open, so I'm like, I'm not really sure. So I'm like, I'll just take it back to a swing high, and that was for like $800. It was like an $800 trade. I sized too light. I meant to throw on 2 contracts, actually threw on 1. Didn't want to close the trade and re-enter. So then after that, after we took out that high, we created an SMT with ES, and ES was still pretty bearish. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Pre-fired this trade again. History repeats itself, I guess. I'm just gonna keep on pre-firing these trades. But I took a 30-second inversion. Well, before the inversion happened, I entered right here because I just saw this huge candle forming. So I'm like, and there's like literally 5 seconds left on the candle. So I entered thinking that we're gonna close like right here. Just wicked back up. I'm like, oh shoot, kind of thought it was cooked. And I just put it at my profit target, which was $250. It was like $250 because my other trade was for $750. I'm like, I always get this account passed in 2 trades. So bang, we hit it literally in 2 candles. Like, it literally took no time at all. Took a full minute. So some good trades. I was happy with the trades I took, but I'm not happy with how price was moving too much. I did get a second eval. I went ahead and bought a second one because I just blew. Oh yeah, picking up from where we left off yesterday, I actually blew those 2 accounts yesterday. They had $200 before they were blown. Just so that there's some context. Like, I didn't just blow them straight up. I kind of did. But we took a long market open. I tried to take it right here, right? And there's really no stop loss because it's $200. I had 1 contract, $200, like, market open. Entered off hopes and dreams. So take profit all the way up here. I was just hoping for the best, right? I enter. We're doing good, right? And then we have this candle, and then there's a 5-minute. I think this is a 5-minute gap right here. So yeah, we tap into this 5-minute, and then this candle just turns bearish. I moved my stop loss to break even because I'm like, if I get stopped at break even, I at least want 1 more chance to, like, get this account back. Stops me by a tick at break even, right? Stops me by a tick. I'm like, oh, there's no way. So then I entered shorts because I'm like, okay, this is a big black candle now. Like, at the time, it was a big black candle. I'm like, okay, we're acting out of the 5-minute. We are bearish because, it was market open. I'm thinking we're bearish in my defense. And so I entered a short. What does it do? Rip to my take profit. I should have went to break even. I could have saved those accounts. I would have still had those other 2 qualified accounts. But, hindsight 2020. It's easy just to hindsight trades. What else? The trade that lost me, and then I bought 2 more accounts. This is the one I passed in one day. I wasn't copy trading them because I've had to buy 1 at a time because I had to move money onto the card that I use for funded accounts because, let's just say, funds were a little low. So later on, I tried to catch this long right here, right? Try to catch this long back to the high. We're gonna delete these 2. Try to catch this long back to the high. I threw on 3. I meant to do, like, my sizing is horrible sometimes. I meant to throw on 2 contracts. I threw on 3. Lost 1,000. It was like this, right? I was trying to have my stop loss like down here, didn't get to. So this candle right here lost me $1,000. So I was like, so I hit that max loss limit. You can see it on here. Yeah, max loss violation, whatever. But overall, the trades that I actually like my real trades, like the ones that I took with Confluence, good trades. Price action, we're kind of just in this range. You can see the range that we're in right now. Well, that we were in. I was gonna tell my friend, I think took this long right here. He took this long. I think he entered. Where did he enter? I want to say he entered like right here. And he like wrote it up. I think he got stopped at break. I don't know how his trade's going. He has a problem with greed a little bit. You might see this video, but he has a little greed problem or like FOMO. Like, what if it keeps going? And so like he'll hold trades and then get stopped out because he decided to like he has to take profit, say right here, and then he starts moving it up, and then he gets reversed on. And he doesn't trail his stop loss either, so it's kind of like double cooked. I wanted to take this trade on my eval after we reswept this low. So yeah, we reswept this low, and I'm like, okay, this is a good setup. I wanted to take this one up to the high, but of course the account was closed. But let me know if y'all took some wins on today. If anyone really sees this, like these videos are really just for me, just to like go back and see my thought process, document my journey a little bit, maybe help someone that needs help to see someone else's thought process. Thought process through trading. But I think we're gonna chalk this video up here. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.